Maybe a screen and roll with McDermott and Antoine Young.
Here they go. Antoine Young gets it!
Antoine Young was doing this all second half, trying to get to the rim. He was able to get to the free throw line. And that's just a veteran ball move.
Young puts up a shot. Can't get it. Tip. Yes! Tip! Will it count?
It was good.
We're going to count it.
It was good.
The fourth big cracks clean.
This is why you go early, Mitch, so you can have that second shot opportunity. There's the ball. There's the red light. We will play on.
Young man has had an outstanding game, Lacey, knocking down triples, and there's Gibbs inside.
Boy, he faked like he was going to go outside. Turned right around, pivoted, and made the shot to cut it to 5. He's got knee surgeries, does not have right off the back of Jacobs.
Yep, just a smart schoolyard play there.
7.5-second differential shot clock and game clock. Good pressure. Maniga! Oh! Yes! He willed it in, but it's a three-point game. One possession. They're going to give it? Armstead looking for it. It's over! Meet me in St. Louis! Meet me at the fair! And the Blue Jays are back-to-back Valley champions.
Left, Gibbs into McDermott for a long time, and he got it, and one! Holy cow, McDermott falling to the ground, buries it. 4.9 seconds left, and he was knocked to the ground in the act of shooting. Wow!
2 here at Creighton, and Creighton wins the tip. They are in gray, Marquette is in blue, and we are underway. Austin Chapman will run the point here for the Creighton Blue Jays. First touch for McDermott, top of the key, 3.
Started the game on Sunday against Chicago State the same way. They know exactly who they are. They are not going to change for anyone.
Xavier trying to climb the boards and get that offensive rebound. Good block out.
Wow! From the Blue Jays logo, Ethan Wragge for 3.
Doesn't matter where he posts up. He can post up close to the bucket. Wow.
Wragge rattles it home.
It's not fair, partner. The ball gets swung all the way across the court. Help side is sloughing off in the lane. You don't expect him to shoot it from out there, but he does.
And McDermott misdirects that shot. Here comes Wragge again from downtown.
Untouches.
Wragge for 3. Give him a look.
He did not ring the bell.
Wragge, quick release. Got it again.
Wow. Greens. Jeez, what a start.
Maniga.
Burning. Chefu.
And Pure.
Oh, what a start. And remember, up at Providence.
Wragge straight away. Whoa! Wow. Uh-oh, you better get a timeout, Jay Wright. Reversal, Wragge again.
Boy, talk about coverage.
And here come the Blue Jays. It looks spry today. Wragge again. Oh!
Boy, you better identify.
Now McDermott on the post with James Bell. Draws a double. Wragge again. Yeah.
You just can't leave him. The coaching is incredible.
Inside, sealed his man.
Look at that.
Wragge again for 3.
What a joke. I mean, it's absolutely comical.
Chapman with 5 seconds. Maniga to McDermott. The 3. Got it!
Told you. Too open. Too open.
Jenkins for 3, short. They'll try to keep it alive. Up ahead for McDermott. Timeout, Villanova. Off the turnover. McDermott with his easiest 2 of the day. He's got 24. That's an 18-point lead.
Amazing how things work like that. Of course, originally Doug signing with Northern Iowa. And it's amazing as he drills another.
Doug McDermott is the 8th player. College history is unbelievable.
To get to 3,000 points, 70 to 48 with 11 to play in the game.
Doug McDermott, he passes 3,000 right now with that three-pointer. The Rose, you can't handle it. Tough shot. Chapman the rebound. Jays can grab the lead for the first time tonight with a bucket here. Bearden for three. Woo! Timeout, Oklahoma. On top of it. Brooks with 6 to shoot, in trouble. Hanson there for the finish.
Pass? I don't think so. Creighton, the guy penetrating Chapman. This was a shot, obviously, but in traffic, doubling up, smart enough to get to the rim and be in the right position and finish the deal.
Bobble towards the sideline. Great tip by Krecklow to get it to Chapman. Now Krecklow for three. Oh, what a series for Krecklow.
Bounce pass to Brooks. Tried to get it back to Krecklow, and then it's saved inbounds. Nice play. Stumbling. Now in the corner. Krecklow for three. Oh, he's got it again.
Got it. A lot of time still left. Let's see.
Koenig. It's Kyrie Thomas down with it. Length of the floor to the home star. It's a coronation for Creighton.
Blew it. Step back for the tie. Yeah! And we're level at 72. 14 seconds to go. Foster. 9 seconds for the win. With 6.6 remaining. McCura, 5 seconds. McCura takes a three. Off the front rim, no. And that's it. Marcus Foster. 75-72, Creighton advances to the championship game.
Foster, three. Got it! Marcus Foster gives Creighton a 1-point lead.
You want a bucket, you go to this guy. And again, just off the dribble, one-on-one. Had a screen, didn't really use it.
Booth. Rejected by Mintz. Here we go. Step back three. Yes, at the buzzer. Haskell back in the game with three. Epperson on the alley-oop. The Aussie says, good day, mate.
Pick and roll coming here, Tim.
Got to try to win with your best. Ballack wide open. Hello, how do you do?
Implications on this is tremendous.
Mintz got away. Nice pass to Ballack. 2.5 left. And look at the head coach. He's grinning from ear to ear.
It'd be a good time to ask Greg to take us out to eat.
Epperson the rebound. Mintz to the hoop. Timeout Gonzaga.
Out here, about 18,000, corner jumper, and all net plays for it. Ballack from the corner. 3-point.
I like this from DePaul.
Ballack lets fly. Got it. Big fight for the rebound. Second effort for the Blue Jays. They won't wait. That guy's on.
Top it goes to Krompel. 8, 7, 6. Ballack another deep three. Oh, mama! From Ballack. Back outside to Mitch. Wide open three. He's money again. Ballack drops it in for Outside, he's got another wide open three! Boom! Vince Balak has just tied his career high. Missed it, but gets it back for a Balak three. Yes, sir! On Mintz, currently injured. Here's Zegarowski, gets caught in traffic. Outside Balak, 4-3, but it rims out. It goes in! He just tied the school record! Has to kick it out to Balak. 3 on the shot clock. Balak has to take it off. Balak's 3, and he just set the record at the end of the shot clock. Mitch Balak, his 10th 5-point bank three-pointer in 11 shots, and this one he hits at the end of the clock off balance. Spins back out to Martine. Handoff Balak. Rogge bomb. Boom! Oh, Ethan Rogge, baby, eat your heart out. Mitch Balak, his 11th 5-point bank three-pointer. I hope you're listening, big fella.
Providence back man-to-man now.
Alexander slips. We're tied at 74. Here is Duke. Mahoney's defending him. Duke loses it. Wraps up. Jump ball. It'll be Creighton basketball.
What individual defense from Denzel Mahoney. Sliding his feet. A little bit of contact. Loses the ball. And Mahoney snatches it. And you just got to get the ball to Tyshawn Alexander and get out of the way. Diallo's going to try to deny the rock.
Zegarowski will take it. Playing with a chip.
Wow, Lisa. Look at this. Trying to get Alexander the ball. Instead, Alexander rises up and drills it. Unbelievable.
Successful. Jones, good catch down low. Jefferson lost it. Zegarowski trying to get back to Damian Jefferson. Force shoot. Zegarowski, Balak. That's his range. Balak. He banks it in. Count it. It's a 3 for Creighton. How about Mitch from 3?
Well, it's great hustle by Zegarowski and good realization that shot clock was running down. And actually, Coleman Lands was right there.
That's deep, Wolfie. I mean, that's just deep.
Well, it's off 1 foot, fading away, using the glass. That's what first.
Posting up Sandro, who's done a nice job in here.
Ball
nice
deflected.
deflection.
Jefferson, can he out-hustle Reynolds? Whoa, what a play! Ziggy to the hole, and good! Jefferson made that play on his backside.
Talk about hustle, being a scrappy performer. Same thing. This is just, look at the deflection, and you're right. Incredible assist from the derriere.
Whoa. Now that is a highlight for you.
Alexander, the down under great duress on the shot clock as they regather. Thompson finds a crease, can't get it to go. Enzi with the offensive rebound, stripped by Bishop. Jays on the run with numbers. Balak leading for Bishop. For the Pirates. The handoff to Powell. Driving inside, pinned by Tyshawn Alexander. The push ahead to Jefferson. Jefferson, oh my goodness! The early hammer for Damian Jefferson.
Right there.
Zegarowski with an open look. 5 for 5 from behind the arc. For Marcus Zegarowski, he has 23.
That's just too much space.
6 of 12 from the floor is Powell. Alexander around the screen. Tyshawn Alexander with the 3 as he stalks away confidently in an 8-point ball game.
That stopper of the game, who we know can score, is knocking down a 3.
And an offensive foul on Quincy McKnight. Turnover to the Blue Jays.
Never thought they'd get close to that after this game being tied at 32 at halftime. We'll look up and...
Oh my, Tyshawn Alexander. Is that the knockout blow? And for the first time in the history of Creighton, they are a Big East champion. 77-60. Creighton champions of the Big East and the top seed in next week's Big East tournament.
Played tonight, aggressive.
Here we go. Creighton down 2. Jefferson lowers ahead, puts it in. 0.2 left.
And a great call by Greg McDermott. A little isolation, letting Jefferson go to work. He's got the size advantage.
He's got it. And strains it at the buzzer. Wow. Time. Here's Zegarowski. Game on the line. He gives it to Bishop. He dunks it home. Zegarowski pushes it. Bishop trailing and dunks it home.
Zegarowski, 4 points here in the second half. Getting pushed, he finds push-up with the reverse and the lead. How about the last couple of buckets here for Creighton to build on this three-point advantage? This was spectacular.
It was, Lisa. Look at Marcus being able to absorb that contact, and then Bishop catches it, and then a backwards dunk.
NCAA.com/March Madness. Download the app today. Lob it up, slam it down. Bishop with authority.
Oh, that'll get you going. Was there, but they love to share and distribute the basketball. Unable to convert it, but they convert right there, Bird.
That is a man's jam. Christian Bishop whips it to the corner. Roderick saves to the wrong team. It's 5-on-4. Up top, slam down. Christian Bishop is a skywalker. It is over in Indianapolis. The Creighton Bluejays fly into the Sweet 16 for the first time in program history.
Here's Nembhard, the floater goes as the horn sounds. Creighton wins it 66-64. The young freshman with a game winner.
Nembhard sprints into the front court, lobs it up, and it goes in! It goes in! Jays win!
Lucas wide open 3. No good. Ryan Hawkins on the loose. Oh! My goodness! Ryan Hawkins with the flush.
Now an 8-1 run and a steal. Hawkins. And making a 10-1 run. Timeout Villanova. He gives it up. Andro Nikishvili from 5 feet behind the arc.
Wow. Are you kidding me?
Finds O'Connell for the tie. Got it!
Great shot. You know, that was really good defense, but that is excellent offense. Alex O'Connell. Look at that follow-through. Hold that follow-through up there and send this game into double overtime.
O'Connell off to Hawkins. He's been that steady presence, but Jackson would not let him have it. That still fell in for Ryan Hawkins.
That's 2.
DePaul really struggling offensively. Nembhard. Oh, little man getting up. Everybody take a deep breath and admire Ryan Nembhard.
How about this freshman?
That is sweet. 41-35. Blue Jays.
Marcel works it across half court. Andro Nikishvili nearly took it away from him, and now he dribbles out of bounds. What defense from Andro Nikishvili.
Kevin on his hip, and then he controls it.
Hawkins open on the other end. Kaluma! Alexander wants to push. Here's Kaluma. He's feeling it early, and he hits again. Kaluma! A little bit strong. Rebound tipped up by Whaley. Loose. And Fizel has it ahead to Kaluma. Could be showtime.
Defender right in this hip pocket. And rise over the top with an outstretched arm to Colbert.
Weave through midtown traffic, finds Kaluma with great position. Stripped out of his hand. What a hustle. Nikashvili cross-court baseline. Kaluma frees himself with the dribble. On the house to the bucket. How about that? We've seen this before. Kaluma picks up his dribble. Tough fade and it knocks it. Largest lead of the game for Creighton. Nikashvili. And a steal. Kaluma. He'll take a three. $42 million contract with the San Antonio Spurs, and now he gets to play for Greg Popovich. Oh, that's how Dougie used to shoot it. But gets a Dougie. Game, they're 3-0. Right now, putting it on this team, Androniki. Now the slip in the corner, Kaluma. Creighton with the offensive rebound. Alexander rises and buries it. Alexander off the dribble.
Corner, Reeves, and there's O'Connell right there in his face, forcing that shot to be a little tougher.
Creighton with the slip and another easy bucket. They're eating.
Championship game and beautiful defense by Kaluma.
And look at him dive and pick it up. Kaluma. Alexander the other way. Up. And again. Doubling Nate Watson because Creighton has such great length, and there's A.K. My goodness. Outlet pass. Kaluma tracks it down. And no ball. Creighton there. A 7-footer run to the floor.
With right now, in comparison to even the beginning.
He has inspired these young men tonight in the semifinals of the Big East tournament, and they are just wild in Providence, 56-27.
Creighton with a basketball. And O'Connell puts up a three, and it's good! Just when they needed one. Clock hits 10, they go into their motion, little two-man game with a rope. Finds a rope, and it's taken away by Hawkins. San Diego State loose with a basketball. Creighton, the door is open. Alexander to Kalkbrenner. Rope is on him. 10 to shoot now. Double comes. Alexander on the drive. Alexander, the floater is good, and we are tied. Figured Kaluma is the target here. That's why Bradley's on him. Here's Alexander. Jumper is good. A little baseline mid-range jump shot. Time. Alexander again. Alexander hangs. He's fouled. It counts. And one for Trey Alexander.
Allie, you made that comment that they focus in a lot more when they're down. They have a cause, a reason why they need to buckle it in, rely on each other, and Alexander too big.
Two to tie it. A three to win it for San Diego State. Bradley lost the handle into the hands of Fizel. A foul. San Diego State ball is in and deflected. Guess who? Alex.
Now with Alexander, well, how deep is that?
Oh, my goodness. Deep range for Baylor Shireman.
That was
backdoor cut. Shireman runs down the pass. And still lots of time. Nemhard. Whoa!
Boom, rejected by Kalkbrenner.
Oh, he's shooting that.
They definitely need the timeout. Get stops in transition. We did that, we'd be up 2. He's not out of breath. We ran this whole way.
Kaluma with a thunderous slam. Kaluma out to Farabella. Huge three-pointers tonight.
Not bring it out. You have numbers, and they still played aggressive. Kaluma could have brought that one out and ran the offense, but what he did is pushed it, kicked it to Farabella. Numbers again.
Back-to-back Blue Jays. Ryan Nemhard now has a new career high with 26 points.
Terrific all-around skills. Flips it inside. Ball fake. Whoa, what a pass! Farabello hooks it inside for the King smash.
21-16, Creighton lined it up. Alexander nails the triple. Creighton can't miss. To 85. You and I got to know Willis very well with the Nets. Up top.
Whoa.
Kalkbrenner rocks the rim on a hammer jam. And the foul.
Being able to just delay this pass upstairs, and nobody can get up as high as he can, and it goes right over the top.
The Creighton Blue Jays fly into the Elite Eight. First time in school history.
Because of the length of Kalkbrenner.
2 for 8 in this game. Also solid defensively, but throwing it down, Alexander with emphasis.
Alexander to push and to in for the hammer. To work, breaking down Dembele and the two. Dembele.
To recognize the most decorated player in Creighton men's basketball history. A 3-time Conference Player of the Year. A 3-time First Team All-American. The 2014 National Player of the Year. And the 7th leading scorer in NCAA history. Born in Grand Forks, North Dakota, raised in Ames, Iowa, and forever an Omaha, Nebraska legend. Ladies and gentlemen, number 3, Doug McDermott. As we unveil the iconic number 3 that will permanently hang here at CHI Health Center Omaha.
I really just want to thank my teammates, my family, every single person in this crowd for making this the best 4 years of my life. And this will always be home to me. Thank you.
Kalkbrenner, shot clock, the game clock at 6, 5, Ashworth, layup, off high off the glass, it's good! Wow, what a shot. Trey Alexander, Ashworth, clean 3, got it! Wow, what a big one! 89-88. Quickly into the corner. Alexander gets a look, and he hit it! Hey now, a big one by Trey Alexander. This place has gone quiet.
Disruptive, and that defense has led to some offense.
Shireman! Jackknife the hurry. Wow.
Oh, man. Boy, Baylor Shireman coming down the lane. He takes contact there to the face, and he's looking to tear the rim off on this one.
Sammy Hagar time.
On that 3, and Ashworth looking to push. He's got Shireman running to the rim for 2 more. 9 points, 9 rebounds, 8 assists.
I think I am at this point, because this is not, and you're going to get to the double-double here.
There's the double-double. 10 points, 10 rebounds. Here's Shireman looking for assist number 10. Kalkbrenner, the catch, the roll, the finish at the rim. And there is the triple-double. The first ever in Blue Jay history.
Greener deal.
There's Alexander. He wanted that 3. Now he's got to improvise to Bello, who will try it. His second.
Nicely placed.
Alexander going to go to work against Newton. Jason Green. His first career 3. 1-point Creighton lead, their first of the night. Castle challenged by Kalkbrenner. The rejection.
Numbers here if they want it. Kalkbrenner at the rim.
Farabello.
There you go.
The big man for 2. 15 to shoot for Farabello. Back to Ashworth. Matched up against Caravan on the switch.
Oh, goodness. He's got it. How about that? That's why they wanted him here.
Alexander inside, needed some help, finds it from Ashworth, another 3 falls. Wow. It's the Stephen Ashworth era. 11 in the first half.
And the first game they didn't attack, now they're getting more of the attack mode.
Ashworth again for 3. He can't miss.
It's his night. Maybe it's his world. Going at the rim. with a wide open look. Good
three. And again, a 21-point Creighton lead.
All by Shireman, too. The drift on that weak side. Dribble drive. Baylor's not Baylor tonight. And Green on the floor, too. Ken up a nice little slip.
What a pass. Copeland with a hammer.
Again, Shireman within the confines.
9 to shoot for Farabello. Jason Green. His second from range.
How about that? How many heavyweights?
Alexander 3 to shoot. Fades away. Splashes it down. The cherry on top of the upset in Omaha. And the inbound taken away. Farabello is going to dribble it out, and the Blue Jays have never flown higher. For the first time in program history, they've beaten number 1. Creighton has led for almost the entire game. Shireman in the corner, and that pushes the lead to 78-69. I love the Xander gets a screen. 3 to shoot. Shireman got it. Timeout Marquette, largest lead of the game. Alexander step back. There's Kalkbrenner. That is the icing on the cake.
It's just a tough guard for Kalkbrenner. What's he going to do?
Shireman on the drive. The kick to Alexander, who's got the first five.
Timing.
7-0 start. Alexander for 3 again, and Trey Alexander with 2 trays. And Dick crowd, too. They've been standing, waiting for the first points for 4 minutes. Shireman answers with the 3. He's
1,000 on the floor. That would surprise you.
Miller open in the corner. Good find from Ashworth. Villanova forced overtime. So what I'm saying is don't leave yet. Shireman with a 3, though, and the way the Jays are shooting the ball right now.
When Villanova is making shots, and
Miller open 3, and
just
again the Jays
screens as you saw there. Another wide
Ashworth,
open.
another wide open look, Donnie, and it pushes it down in front of King. Quickly up the floor, Shireman will toe the line and answers with another. 11 for Baylor Shireman.
And best possession of the game for Villanova by far.
Rim run on the hammer, and a chance for one more.
Winner is not a guy that's going to cock it back and beat.
6 seconds to go. Alexander leaking free. 2 seconds left. Alexander fading away. Count the bucket. Jays take the lead. 1/10 of a second remains on the clock.
Dagger player. So many teams are concerned about that three-point line, and we have illustrated it and told the story time and time again about Trey Alexander and how good he is.
3. Ashworth over to Shireman. Shireman, step back jumper. We are tied. Alexander with 5 in the paint, out to Ashworth. Deep 3. Good! Ashworth lets it fly. Here's Shireman, defended by Kuznard. Evans out on it as well. 3 to shoot. What a pass! Shireman to Kalkbrenner. For a while now. Alexander tied up inside. Gets rid of it to Ashworth. There he is. Boom! They've been leaving him open. Or 4 perimeter players, I should say. No Farabello, no Mason Miller. Wow. Oh, another one! Kalkbrenner from distance. I think he's a little tired. Alexander, what a move. Misses Green! Jason Green, rim rocking! He's giving them a big lift.
1-on-1 in the post or some sort of double team. Just going 1-on-1.
And it's 1-on-1 for Kalkbrenner. Kalkbrenner with 6 points early. And he just drives through again. 8 minutes per game. We have Neal, who's been around, and the big man Kalkbrenner, who sails that one through. But the 2 top scorers from last year are gone. And so is that dunk as Kalkbrenner brings that one home. That pass. Shot clock at 5. Some separation and the left hand drop into Kalkbrenner. That's the plan, and it works perfectly. Barkley.
A lot of times the ball goes into the post, it's pick and rolls. But you
Up top, it's Kalkbrenner drops it right in. Ashworth looking to slip by. It's Kalkbrenner, it's a three, and it's 41 for the big man. There is a three from Ashworth, no good. Kalkbrenner rebound, put back, and he scores again. 67. Kalkbrenner, it's been his night. Unforgettable. 49 for Ryan Kalkbrenner.
About the three-point shooting from a Kansas perspective.
As McAndrew hits the three. Maybe that's why we're worried about it.
Look, two times I say something, it's a turnover, and then the three.
Got a good look, and McAndrew the rebound. Isaacs will try, and he hits in the corner. It's Isaacs. Oh, to Kalkbrenner for the flush. 10 to shoot. He'll back up for a deep three. And he'll roll it home. Ashworth eyes up, starts it up the floor. Kalkbrenner with a two-hand flush.
Here, finishing the half. A beautiful play once again by Kalkbrenner, going straight up and down on KJ Adams.
Pop Isaacs will skip to Miller, looking for his second three of the year, and he finds it. Timeout taken by Kansas. Creighton 0 for 3 from the floor in this half. Now change. The two-hand flush by Kalkbrenner. Isaacs long pass ahead, Neal, finding Ashworth in transition. And now Isaacs hunting for a three. He found it. Timeout Kansas. The Jays back up by 9. Ashworth backing up for three.
Cause Kansas to miss some shots they normally make.
Miller hits his second three of the night. Is that the dagger? He's going to dribble it out. And history repeats itself for the second straight year. Number one goes down in Omaha. Over the course of his career that has had success against Kalkbrenner, Dixon has. Kalkbrenner takes it right at him.
Again, free throw line. Kalkbrenner met him again. Ryan Kalkbrenner with 5 blocks. Ryan Kalkbrenner with a thunderous jam.
He gets the block of Kadari Richmond's jump shot. Look at him run the floor, and Neal knows what to do with it. Up top, throw it down.
Here, and you got the biggest player in the low post.
Ashworth for three. Oh, he banked it in. That caught window.
Trying to find some room against Ross. Back out to Kalkbrenner, big man for three, and that'll fall.
What a time for Kalkbrenner to step out and drill that one.
Jeremiah Neal, a step back for three. Back-to-back triples for the Blue Jays. Ashworth 5 to shoot. He'll launch the three. Ashworth splashes it down and says goodnight.
Last two halves of basketball. Are you kidding me?
He'll launch. Ashworth for three. History for Stephen Ashworth, the first player in Creighton history with 500 points and 200 assists in a single season.
Ashworth, drive, kicks. And that one is pure.
How about
Zugi takes a three. Got it. Kalkbrenner now drives, skips, banks. Good.
Looks like a little bit of a zone look. Oh, they're not playing Ashworth.
Ashworth. Yeah.
They didn't play him.
Here at the world's most famous arena, we're level. D'Amico block. Picked up. Rivera air ball. And we're heading to overtime.
Here's his favorite play. There was Zugi's
drive.
Oh, wow.
Zugi, baby.
And
a steal. McAndrew to Davis. Nice look.
pass.
Neal with a two-hand flush.
How about McAndrew to Davis?